Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's Atlantic Tropical Basin update. So, potential Tropical Cyclone 5 has now formed in the western main development region about 1,000 miles east of the Lessar Antilles. And taking a look at the 8 p.m. update, potential Tropical Cyclone 5 has maximum sustained winds of 30 miles per hour, a minimum central pressure of 1,009 millibars, and is moving west-northwest at 23 miles per hour. Taking a look at our cone for potential Tropical Cyclone 5. As we go into 1 a.m. tonight, we're looking at a 35 mile per hour tropical depression with 45 mile per hour gusts moving to the west-northwest. And then looking at tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Time, a 40 mile per hour tropical storm with 50 mile per hour gusts moving to the west, becoming Tropical Storm Ernesto. And then going into 1 a.m. Tomorrow night, looking at a 45 mile per hour tropical storm, 60 mile per hour gusts with west-northwesterly movement. And then Ernesto is going to approach the northern Lesser Antilles, potentially Guadeloupe, Montserrat, Antigua, and Barbuda as we go into Tuesday afternoon, looking at a 50 mile per hour tropical storm with 65 mile per hour gusts, moving to the west-northwest, potentially over Montserrat, moving over St. Kitts and Nevis, just southwest of Anguilla, St. Martin, and St. Martin, and through the British and U.S. Virgin Islands into 1 a.m. Wednesday morning is a 65 mile per hour strengthening tropical storm, 75 mile per hour gusts moving to the northwest, and then as we go into 1 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, a 75 mile per hour hurricane with 90 mile per hour gusts moving to the north-northwest, and then a sharp curve to the north as we go into 1 p.m. Thursday afternoon, 100 mile per hour category 2 hurricane with 120 mile per hour gusts moving to the north-northeast. And then as we go into Friday, 1 p.m. Central Time, a 110 mile per hour category 2 hurricane with 130 mile per hour gusts moving to the northeast, moving directly towards Bermuda. So taking a look at our models, taking a look at the 18Z run of the GFS model, looking at a potential developing tropical storm over the central northern Lesser Antilles as we go into Tuesday morning, August the 13th, and then bringing a lot of heavy rain to pretty much the entire chain of the Lesser Antilles, moving into Puerto Rico as a tropical storm potentially Wednesday, August the 14th, bringing a whole lot of extremely heavy rain to Puerto Rico. Going to be seeing a lot of flooding issues as Ernesto moves through, strengthening to a hurricane northeast of the Turks and Caicos and Bahamas, going into Friday, August the 16th, and then rapidly intensifying as it heads towards Bermuda between August the 17th and August the 18th. Could be looking at a landfall in Bermuda as a Category 2 or 3 hurricane going into Sunday, August the 18th. So make sure you're really watching Ernesto closely if you live in Bermuda. And then as we go past Sunday into Monday and Tuesday, low pressure is going to pick up Ernesto, hopefully, and move it out to sea, missing the United States and Atlantic Canada as we go into Tuesday, August the 20th. However, we are still 5 to 8 days out from this, so we're going to have to really watch Ernesto closely over the next several days to get an idea of where he might go. Taking a look at the 12Z run of the European model, see a rapidly developing tropical wave moving across the northern Lesser Antilles into Tuesday, August the 13th, bringing a lot of heavy rain to the central and northern Lesser Antilles as it moves through. And then we see a tropical storm form just north of Puerto Rico, going into Wednesday, August the 14th, bringing a lot of flooding rains likely to Puerto Rico. And then going into Thursday, August the 15th, see a rapidly intensifying Category 1 hurricane east of the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos. And then the European model also makes a direct hit on Bermuda either Saturday or Sunday as a major hurricane, potentially Category 2, maybe Category 3, as it looks right now. And then the European model also curves Ernesto out to sea before impacting the United States or Atlantic Canada, thankfully, as well. And finally, taking a look at the Canadian model. Canadian model rapidly develops into Ernesto as we go into Tuesday, August the 13th, bringing heavy rain to the Lesser Antilles, Puerto Rico once again, flooding issues. And then as we go into Thursday, August the 15th, see it curve to the north just to the east of the Turks and Caicos and Bahamas, rapidly intensifying to a Category 2 or 3 hurricane, and unfortunately, the Canadian also moves and makes a direct hit in Bermuda, so you need to be really watching Ernesto if you live in Bermuda, as all three of the major models are indicating that Ernesto is going to impact Bermuda between Saturday and Sunday. Canadian also wants to hit Newfoundland as a very powerful post-tropical cyclone in about 10 days. So we're really going to have to watch Ernesto over the coming days. Thanks for watching this evening's tropical update. Please stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.